So in the last module, we studied the basic democracy system, which was introduced by General Ayub Khan. It remained in place from 1959 to 1969, and then there was the martial law by General Yahya Khan, and after that, democracy was restored, East Pakistan separated, and we had a new constitution in 1973. Local governments were not the focus of Bhutto regime. Bhutto was in the few years that he was in power, he was involved in many things, but local government was not the issue he took forward. There was this 1975 People's Local Government Act, which was promulgated but never implemented. Then after 6 years of democratic rule, again martial law was imposed in 1977, and again the race or the effort to bring in honest people or honest populations, politicians, and to guide the Pakistanis to become good Democrats started. And this was the issue with each military regime, as we will see. So in the Local Government Ordinance 1979 came up with a new crop of politicians which were introduced by the Zia regime. There was military dictatorship. The elections were held on non-party basis. There was a rural-urban division under this system. Rural areas were given more importance because they could be easily controlled by the administration. So there were 3 tiers in the rural areas. The lowest one was the Union Council, as it was under the basic democracy system. Then there was the Tehsil Council and the District Council. There was no Divisional Council or the Provincial Advisory Council as there was in the basic democracy system. In the urban areas, there was a different system. At the lowest level, there were the town committee, then there was the municipal committee and municipal corporation and metropolitan corporation. Like the old basic democracy system, this system was also controlled by the civil bureaucracy and the police. The major difference was that the government officials were not the head of the local bodies. So previously, the assistant commissioner, deputy commissioner, and commissioner were the head of they chaired the sessions of the local councils. They were head of the local bodies. In this system, at least, they controlled the system, but they were not sitting in the local bodies and presiding over the local government sessions. Like in the basic democracy system, there was not much role of the local governments under the Local Government Ordinance 1979 in the modification or inauguration of new social policies. So social policies, whether they were education, health, or other policies, they were all still prepared by the federal government, and then they were basically delivered it to the provincial governments and the local governments to implement. Again, as in the case of basic democracy system, there was some de jure transfer of power, devolution of power, but in actual case, as in case was in the basic democracy system, not much power was transferred.